are holy, holy Lord. Your righteousness fills my
Greetings viewers, welcome to another show of Women of Faith. Today we are talking about something that I think every person in your lifetime you are bound to go through, the issue of forgiveness. Every person, if you think about your life, you can surely think of somebody that has hurt you, somebody that has done something to you, and you thought, I can never get over this pain. Maybe at some point you even went to a point of saying, I'll never forgive this person no matter what they have done to me. It is just too much. Sometimes you probably say, but they knew what they are doing, so why should they even come and say, I'm sorry? It's something that we struggle with on a day-to-day basis. But it is also said you cannot allow yourself to hold on to unforgiveness because the effects of it in your life are not good. So today I've got with me in the studio two ladies that are going to be talking to us about forgiveness. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Baby, I'm going to start with you. Forgiveness versus unforgiveness. Just talk to us from a psychological point of view to say what is forgiveness or unforgiveness and what does it do to a person if they hold on to it.
Forgiveness, when we look from a psychological perspective, it is a considerate choice that you make.
Mm-hmm.
It is a deliberate decision that you make of letting go of feelings of resentment.
Mm-hmm.
We can say feelings of bitterness. We can say feelings of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And that is forgiveness. Then sometimes we'll ask, what is forgiveness? We say we are letting go.
Okay, thank you. We'll come back and continue. Nolwazi, can you share with us your own journey of forgiveness?
I once shared with you that I went through a situation where I was hurt for a long period of time, and through that, like she said, you bottle yourself in a cocoon and you keep your feelings to yourself, and eventually they are bound to explode, and they explode on the wrong people. It even affects the people that are close to you. I was forgetful in almost everything. Like, I used to forget things. I used to be so frustrated. I used to be so filled with negative thoughts, even towards work and all those things. My whole life was just filled with those negativities, and I took it out on people that were close to me. You know, lashing out, forgetting, even having migraines, like headaches that just come out from nowhere because you're just thinking and you're just dwelling on this hurt and this anger that is inside you. And I reached a certain stage where, you know what, I just said to God, can you just, all I need is just that peace that surpasses all understanding, to just fill me so that I can be able to just get through this. And I did eventually. And obviously it's still a working progress, because I mean, it's not only that one person or that particular person, but also scenarios in your life. Wherever you go, there's people that hurt you. You just need to just step back and allow the Spirit of God to lead you instead of letting emotions lead you. Because when you lead with emotions, all hell will break loose, to excuse my language, but yeah, everything will just go haywire. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sister, you mentioned that it's a deliberate choice. So it means I must actively decide. I am not going to passively wake up one day and find that I have forgiven. I need to say, this has happened. So I choose to say, as much as it has happened, it's okay. I am letting go of it, and I am stepping into a new chapter.
Remember, it is you who is feeling the negative feelings. It is you who doesn't sleep at night. Because if I'm saying I don't forgive someone, they are constantly part of my life, and not in a positive way, definitely in a negative way. It is a choice. I'm the one who feels, I'm the one who must contain these ugly feelings, if I may call it that. I need to make a choice. Am I happy to experience what I'm experiencing? It is a choice.
Okay. Now, there's something, Nolwazi, you said that you prayed about it and you said, God, I can't continue like this. I need to let go of this. Was it at a point that the person that had hurt you, did they come to you and say, I am sorry?
They did.
They did. Okay.
But I had chosen not to forgive.
Okay, they come before.
Before that, yeah.
Okay.
So it was just that, like she said, you holding on to that resentment, and then until you get to a point where even the people that are close to me, they come, you know what, you're starting to do. I'm seeing patterns, especially people that you live with at home. I'm seeing patterns. What is going on, you know? And then I had to, at church the other day, I had to, in our youth service, I had to really, when we were talking, I had to share with those people. I had to, like, you know, I'd say, God, please, like, I really need you to come in, take control over my life, and just let you be the one that leads. I do not want to hold on to this resentment and this anger. It is killing me inside, and it's killing the people that are around me.
What happened? What transformation happened when you came to that point?
I can just say, you know, when you feel a load being lifted off of your shoulders, I was like relieved. This burden was just being lifted off my shoulder. I can now, when a person hurts me, I can just say, you know what, it's okay, it's nothing. It's really nothing. It happens. Let's just move on.
Sister, when you are in this prison and you finally come out, what happens? What are the benefits of coming out?
Benefits?
Yes.
Remember, it's not about the other person who hurt you. I think it's very important for me to just bring that to the fore.
Okay.
That when I choose, remember, I've made a choice. I'm the one who has been uncomfortable, who has been living in this world of negativity and everything, to a point where maybe I've even compromised my health status, because remember, there are negative consequences that happen also physically. When I decide and say, I forgive you, I'm saying to myself, I want my peace back. I want my freedom back. I want my sleep back. I want, when I meet you along whatever street in town, I can smile and say hi. You know, and it's something that is amazing, because you gain back the quality of life. So when I say I forgive, it is not about the offender. It's about me as a forgiver.
Now, you say it helps you that probably you meet this person, then you can greet them, you can. Other people then will come and say, I've forgiven them, but I'm keeping them at arm's length. It doesn't mean I have to talk to them. It doesn't mean I have to be nice to them, but I have forgiven them. Is that still forgiveness?
When you look from a biblical point of view,
Yes.
Because God is the epitome of forgiveness. When God says, I forgive you, He doesn't say, I forgive you, but I won't relate with you. God says, I forgive you, and I can relate with you. You know, there's a beautiful saying that says, every cloud has a silver lining.
Yes.
So the cloud might be very beautiful, but there is that silver lining. So there is, in our offenses, there is something that I might extract that can make me to be a better person.
No, listen. What then would you say to somebody right now who is saying that I just can't? I hear you, and you make it seem so easy, but I can't.
Nothing in life is ever easy. You just need to go to God and just ask Him to help you to deal with your heart. And then ask Him to consecrate you of all anger, of all hurt, and just let it go. Because it is not physical, it is spiritual, it is within your heart. Just let it go and allow Him to consecrate your heart and cleanse you of everything that is just being penetrated towards you, all the hurt and all the anger. It is okay. Just let it go and let God deal with it.
Okay, thank you so much. Sister Debbie, what would you say?
If I can just paraphrase,
Yes.
You cannot allow the sun to go down angry.
Angry, yes.
So it's about me. Do I want to have negative feelings, how about in my heart? Do I want not to sleep at night? Do I want to compromise my health just because somebody has hurt me? I want to release myself at all times from that little prison of unforgiveness. Forgive.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for gracing me with your presence and for sharing. And I believe that somebody out there has heard, and they're going to take those baby steps. Viewers, you've heard it. It is not an easy thing. When you say, I forgive, I choose to forgive, because it's a choice. You may not have chosen to be hurt. You may not have chosen for the situation to happen to you, but it has happened. And the only way you can experience abundance is when you choose to let go and say, I forgive you, I release you, hard as it is, step by step. Even if you've got to say it every day, until you come to a point where you can think of the situation and not feel the heaviness of the emotions that goes with that. I pray that God minister healing to you in your heart and in your emotions and in your soul, until such time you can walk in the fullness of life. Until next time, stay blessed.
You are holy, holy Lord. Your righteousness